So you've built your success, you've got your business, you've got your career, you've got your family. But if you're being brutally honest, you're leading like a victim. Your calendar is running you. You start your mornings in your inbox. You say yes to the things that drain your edge, that give you your fire, and you call it responsibility. That's not leadership. That's emotional drift in disguise. This video isn't theory. These are 3 tactical steps to stop that pattern and start leading more like a man who's building a legacy and a mission. Step 1 is kill the chaos. Chaos isn't just noise. It is a gap in your leadership. When you don't control your time, energy, or focus, your mission gets hijacked by urgency, by distractions, and the plan goes out of the window and you become reactive. And that leads to your chaotic habits, routines, and state of mind. So here's how we're gonna fix it. So number 1, the War Room weekly planning. Every Sunday, you're gonna create a ritual. You're gonna write down the top 3 things that move you and your mission forwards. These are not tasks. These are purposeful, driven outcomes that are gonna move you and your career and your personal life in the right direction. Number 2 is daily kill zones. These are 90-minute deep work sessions without distractions that are going to allow you to maximize the amount that you can get done during the day. This is where your legacy and your mission is executed at the highest level. Number 3, create buffer blocks. This is where you allow time for distractions and for catch-ups so that it doesn't affect your plans. If you put these in every day of the week, there is going to be a period of time that allows you to deal with the curveballs, and that puts you in a state of control. If you don't build this, you simply just keep reacting. And reactive men don't build legacies. They build cycles of chaos. And that is the one thing that is holding you back. Step 2 is the identity shift. Men are emotional creatures. It's why they make such bad decisions. It's why they're so impulsive with their decisions. And it's why it leads to inconsistency of actions. For many men that I've come across, those emotions act as a driver for their decision making. And they lead through their emotions, not who they are as the man. Strong leaders don't wait for motivation to lead. They act from their identity. And if we can build our identity to align with our values, our beliefs, our key principles in life, we are going to make better decisions and be stronger and more courageous in making them. So here's how we switch. So the identity code is I am the man who leads with more structure, protects more of his time and energy and focus, finishes what he started. That is an example of some identity traits that you want to build that represent you as the man. Number 2 is the daily trigger. Read back what you wrote. Read back what you wrote every single morning. Burn it into your brain. Act it out every single day like a ritual. You've got to believe that you are that character, that identity. Number 3 is non-negotiable rules. Stop arguing your basics. Decide just once and obey on a daily basis to make sure that you're making this a non-negotiable. This is your identity that we're building. This is how we break free from that reactive, impulsive mode. This is how execution becomes automatic to become that man that you are desperately trying to become. So step 3 is tracking the truth. If you want to level up, you've got to track what is real. Most men are flying blind. They're going through life going, I'm improving, but don't really have any clear data to show that they are improving. So it's more of a guess. So here is how we're gonna fix that in 3 ways. So the daily review, we're gonna ask ourselves 3 things. What moved the mission forwards? What distracted you? And what needs to land tomorrow to align yourself to your mission and your legacy? Number 2 is the energy check. Mark yourself out of 1 to 10, 10 being super energized, 1 being low. You can't score yourself 7 because that's too easy. Number 2, ask yourself where the leaks are. Where are you draining your energy? And number 3, what is draining you most on a day-to-day basis? What are the patterns? What are the things you're still tolerating? When you start recognizing those things, you can take control and turn them. And then the last one is weekly metrics. How much deep work did you spend time doing? How many hours did you spend present at home? How many days have you kept your habits? You can't just guess these things. In order for us to make sure that we are moving forwards, we've got to keep a track of those numbers. That's your scoreboard. Leadership is measured, it's not guessed. Let's be clear, you are not lazy. You haven't got to the position where you are right now because you're lazy. But what you have to be clear on is that what got you that level of success is not going to get you to the next level. You are currently leading without a system that is going to help you create your legacy and your mission. You don't need another planner. You need structure, power, and discipline to get you to that next level. So if this is hit, then watch our case study right here with Paul and his journey over the last 12 months of how he has transformed his life. And also, if you want more training on this, you can click right here, and this teaches you the transition routine between going from work to home to show you how powerful a system can be in your life.